joystick dreams in pixel mazes. Fingers dance, electric craze. You win, you lose, the screen displays. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Pinball clatters, jackpot rings, 8-bit worlds where power springs. Twitzes hum, the chaos sings, forever young on timeless wings. Press start to play. The night won't decay. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade.
Hello gamers, welcome to the Retro Legends Arcade. Got some amazing games coming into the leaderboards this week, starting with a title made just for AtGames. We'll be playing the Twilight Zone. It's our Thanksgiving themed show, Gobble Gobble, turkeys in the corner. Let's take a look at our first game we're going to profile, which is our game we'll be playing. This is for AtGames players only. Of course, it's going to be this game right here. Hello gamers, and welcome to a spotlight of the Williams Pinball Machine Fishtails. We'll be playing Fishtails on the AtGames Legends 4KP. We'll be talking about some history of this amazing pinball machine designed by Mark Ritchie. While you're here, smash that like button and let's get it started. Yeehaw! Let's go fishing. The pinball machine Fishtails was released in 1992 by Williams Electronic Games and is based on a fishing theme. The game was designed by Mark Ritchie, the younger brother of acclaimed pinball designer Steve Ritchie. The game has a fishing theme with players catching fish and exaggerating about their size. It has the infamous lightning flippers installed. Mark Ritchie is a fantastic pinball designer, perhaps best known for the crisscrossing ramp shots he implemented on games like Taxi, Kingpin, and of course this game. The story of the concept for the theme of Fishtails is really interesting. It came to life at a bar near Williams' factory named Oinkers. Yes, I'm not kidding, the bar was named Oinkers. They ended up chartering a fishing trip out on Lake Michigan, getting hammered on a boat and telling fish tales. They spent the whole time in between drinking and occasionally fishing, fleshing out the concepts that would later become Fishtails, the pinball machine. They returned home after nursing through their hangovers and got to work developing the game. Fishtails is Mark's best-selling game design, with 13,640 units sold. It isn't hard to see why. The center boat ramp playfield is immediately apparent and enticing to the player. Pat's art package is hilarious, outlandish, and over the top, and it is also probably the best work of his career. The fishing reel ball lock mechanism is genius. So this game is going to be exclusive to the AtGames 4KP for this week. If you're not familiar with how Retro Legends Arcade works, you just play the game on your AtGames Legends 4KP. You're going to click on the link in the description of this video. It'll take you directly to where you enter your score. Or you can scan this QR code that's on the screen right now. And this uses iScore, the thing that real arcades use to put your scores on games in the arcade. Custom made this one where it said Legends Pinball 4KP. So there was just a table that was reserved for the 4KP players to play. So this is our AtGames table for the week. One of my favorites, Fishtails. Let's go back to learning about the game. That's what this show's about, the games. Get this back. Let's see how it did. There you go. Games like Fishtails, Attack from Mars, Medieval Madness, and Whitewater are what made Bally Williams' 90s games so great, and are the pinnacle of unlicensed original IP pinball machines, complete with inspired sound, art, and animation packages to match. Well, Mikey Noon, welcome to the chat. Many fishtail tables came with infamous lightning flippers. Lightning flippers are 3/16 of an inch shorter than standard pinball flippers used on most modern games. They get their name for the lightning bolts molded on top of them. Bram Stoker's Dracula also used these smaller flippers. Mark Ritchie said that he designed the game with standard flippers, but those were changed after a large distributor in France played an early version of the game and claimed the game was too easy and long playing for the European market. Williams developed these slightly shorter flippers to appease the distributor and sell more games. It must have worked because the game was a big hit. There's still a debate as to which flipper is best for this pinball machine. Personally, I prefer the added challenge of the lightning flippers. So check out Fishtails. It's a great table and a lot of fun. This is definitely one of those games I would love to see in VR, because if they put it in VR, they could show the topper, which is a fish on top of the pinball machine. It's pretty cool. This would be an excellent one for to come to Pinball FX VR. So if you're listening, Zen, send this one over there. Would love to play it in VR. It's also a super fun pinball to play. A lot of strategy. Just a great game once you learn how to play it. The great things about Fishtails is it has a great multi-ball. So I'm going to load up the reel with 3 balls, and you can get the multi-ball. Oh, yeah. Also, it has a very easy lock on the left flipper. The left flipper is a bit steeper than on most pinball tables, so you can grab that ball and lock it a lot. And you want to aim that shot. You want to load up that fishing reel with 3 balls. And you're off to the races for multi-ball. I'm about to do it just like that. And boom, multi-ball. You just saw me do it 3 times in a row. And here we go. Time to multi-ball. Let's go. Yeah. Such a great game. So cool much things fun about Fishtails. Fishtails, the pinball machine, had a rod with a button on it instead of a plunger for launching the balls. That's one of the really cool things about this table. Let's talk a little bit about strategy. The main thing you want to do is you want to lock the balls in the caster club on the right side. During multi-ball, always put a ball back in caster's club to light jackpot on the left orbit. Multi-balls are one of the main strategies for scoring big on this table. In the center, you can alternate the center ramps. 6 ramps light Monster Fish. Hurry up on the left orbit. Monster Fish reward gets bigger each time. It's another way to point score the table. To light super jackpots, score 3 jackpots, caster's club, and then left orbit within 15 seconds. To light the captive ball, 100 million point supers until multi-ball ends. Captive ball's in the middle of the boat in the center of the table. Dangerous shot because it's easy terrain. The highest scoring strategy on this table is to go for super jackpots. Alternate strategy is to go for monster fish. Always go for the monster fish hurry up since it increases. An extra ball target when lit is much easier to hit with a quick backhand from the right flipper versus shooting from the left flipper. In the video mode, flippers can be used to shoot instead of the gun. I think the flippers might be a little faster. Shoot the boats and people, hit enough, and there is an extra ball waiting for you. Always shoot the 6th shot for the monster fish on the left flipper to feed to the right. Don't waste time passing the ball to hit the hurry up. Fishtails is an iconic table. It's a very deep table. Seems impossible when you first play it with a huge wide gap in the middle, but pretty soon you realize that you're shooting on the ramps. You want to stay out of that, and there's definitely a lot of strategy in this table. It's a deep table. It's a table you can get crazy high scores by playing strategy. Yeah, definitely a secret with this table is you don't shoot straight at the middle. You shoot straight at the middle, you can have a short game. This game will punish you hard for doing that. The secret is to keep it going. Do those shots, those side shots, and then get those crazy multi-balls. And it's just fantastic. Super fun game. You get huge points on it if you can catch all the fish. And this is a fun one. This is reserved just for AtGames. We've got 2 of the best tables ever made. We'll be playing over the Thanksgiving break. I'm bringing home Fishtails for AtGames 4KP only. And I'm bringing Twilight Zone to my friends with Pinball FX VR. These are 2 of the very best tables. If you love pinball, these are legends of pinball. I mean, these are 2 of the best games and fantastic games that have a lot of strategy, fun to revisit again and again. And I do love the way Fishtails plays on the AtGames 4KP. This is a fun one to score chase for a week. All the other tables are open. You're allowed to play from any format. Right now, AtGames does not have Zen tournaments going, so this one table is reserved just for AtGames players until AtGames starts Zen tournaments. And that's one of the things I love about it. Very fun to play. There you go. Put up the QR code real quick. Fishtails for AtGames players. This is Papa Brad, and I'm excited to bring to you the Twilight Zone for the Legends 4KP. But is it any good? Let's talk about it.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. submitted for your approval, a machine.
We're looking at the Twilight Zone, the classic Bally table, running on the Legends Pinball 4KP from AtGames. Beautiful back glass. You got your DMD display. Okay, this video will be on the Legends 4KP, but this is open to all players. You can play it on console. You can play it on Steam. You can play it on any format. But this will be my tournament that most people in Pinball FX VR will be playing this. So this is a great Pinball FX VR table. It's a ton of fun. Got Ichabod Crane in here. Good to see you. Got Mikey Yoon. Good to see you. Wingo's here. Good to see you. Yeah, start a little early. I got a lot to show with these games before I really get the show cranking. I just wanted to show the games, get that part done. This is a fantastic table, though. Twilight Zone's one of the all-time greats. Come join us at Retro Legends Arcade. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, basically we do free tournaments every week. This is the QR code for Twilight Zone. You can just scan this QR code, take you directly to the leaderboard. Probably have a lot of players playing this in Pinball FX VR. This is one of the great Williams games in Pinball FX VR. I know I'll be playing using my X Arcade, which I really love. And this is a super fun table. If you haven't checked out Twilight Zone, I mean, this is as good as it gets. Here's a look at the play field. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's nice and crisp. Looks very sharp, very similar to Attack from Mars. I'd say the graphics are definitely a higher resolution than we saw on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think they could have done maybe a little bit better on that ramp. But overall, I have to say, this is a really wonderful table and very well done. From my gameplay, I felt like the flipper lag was minimal. And I would say this is in the top 3 or 4 tables on the 4KP right now. I'll put it right up there with Attack from Mars and Star Trek: The Next Generation. How about now? Am I still muted? Talking away? No one can hear me. This is a great game in Pinball FX VR. I was saying that Twilight Zone is a unique game in pinball history. Basically, it was a follow-up to the Addams Family, and they were given a blank check to design the game of their dreams. And this table, if you look at the design-wise, there's so many things that were done in this table that never been done before. Incredible game. I mean, they have a play field that uses magnets for to move the ball. It had no flippers, and just an incredible game. Check this one out. And this is you can play this on Pinball FX VR. Plays great with the X Arcade. That's how I like to play it. But you can play it on pretty much any format. Zen has done a fantastic job with this, which is one of their best properties. Of course, themed to the classic Twilight Zone TV show. And let's check out some more footage of Twilight Zone. It does look incredibly three-dimensional when you play it in VR. I mean, it looks like you could reach out there and touch the machine, which is something you're only going to get when you're playing VR. That's why I'm a huge fan of Pinball FX VR and X Arcade. Feel like it's a good combo. It's a ton of fun to play these games in VR. Gameplay on this table is exactly like you would expect. One of the greatest pinballs of all time, the Twilight Zone. I'm going to film one more flyby of the whole table. And then I want to show you a little bit about the story that this pinball table tells, because this pinball table is a story. If you love the Twilight Zone TV show, there are a bunch of stories which you unfold as you play this pinball table. It's awesome. Ichabod said he figured out how to adjust his accelerometer. Yeah, I kind of had to play with it and dial it into my personal preference, but it is adjustable. He's new to AtGames. I think he just got the micro, but he's been playing and dropping some scores in the tournament. So glad you're with us at Kabod, having a great time. And I'm going to show a video that shows you where the creators of this table, where their minds were at, and the episodes that they. I've got a great game I'd recommend for you to play on your micro. It's a really fun game we're going to check out next after this video. They chose to use to make this magical table.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. These are the spirits who populate this machine. They belong to a distinguished order, where things are never quite as they seem, where reality is stretched and tempered, turned on its ear by the relentless tug of blind fate. Consider, for example, this old woman, visited one night by strange little feisty beings who have traveled across the galaxy only to see the business end of a hatchet. Or Mr. Henry Bemis, a bookish bookworm with glasses thick enough to roast ants. Soon a conspiracy against Mr. Bemis and his love for the printed page will end. And another will begin. He's about to enter a world without wives, bank presidents, or anything else. It's a smashed landscape offering nothing but time.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
And here is Nan Adams, a woman on a cross-country trip to California, which ends before it begins. Her route, fear. Her destination, quite unknown.
I believe you're going my way.
Put in the link. If you want to join our Discord, it's in the chat of the videos. Feel free to join the Papa Brad's Discord. We talk about pinball and arcade games in there. Leave you with some gameplay footage. Look at that lightning. How cool is that? What a great effect. This game was provided me for the purpose of review from AtGames. Thank you. So good. The gameplay is all right here on the table. Just the way it should be. I'm loving it. To me, this, once again, this is one of the must-have tables. I'm going to get play is absolutely amazing in VR too. I mean, you got the gumball machine, you got the white ceramic ball. The fit changes all the physics of the game when you're playing it. What an incredible design. The creativity in this table is next level. I have this absolutely my top recommendation. Of the Zen tables, this is one of the best. Right up there with Attack from Mars.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination.
Okay, right there is the QR code. You can scan that. It'll take you directly to the leaderboards. Or you can just click on a link in the description of this video.
Presenting the Twilight Zone.
Future World Deluxe is finally here. It's hitting the AtGames pinball platform. Let's check it out. Welcome to the stream, Jabba. This is a game that Jabba taught me some strategy on this game. Absolutely love this one. This one's super fun. You want to get up and hit those rollovers at the top of the table, score some big points from hitting those rollovers at the very top. This is about as beautiful of as far as the lighting and the graphics. This table is absolutely sick. We're going to check out Future World. You can play this on Steam through Zaccaria Pinball. You can play this on, I believe you can play it on VR. I've never played it on VR, but I've heard it's fun. But this is definitely a game that's on the AtGames products. Right now it's on sale, actually. They got a big sale going on. I think it's regularly $8, but I think it's like $4 and something. Let me go look it up real quick. Let's see. Go to F's. Let me get a price. Let's see. They have up to 70% off on some of their games. So it's a good time to pick up AtGames. You know, people talk about how expensive the pinball packs are, but right now they're blowing them out really cheap. It's a good time to be an AtGames player. The huge, golden earring, the Twilight Zone. That's right. Hey, we got the winner from last week's Sacro, one of the champions of the Retro Legends Arcade. Oh, he's dropping some 6 scores along with Jabba. These guys can really play. Very impressive. I did set up an extra camera. Let me see if I can make this work. I'm pushing the limits here of what I can do. There you go. There's Future World. It's $4.80 on sale. It's got 40% off right now. So it's a pretty affordable table. It's a fun one. And I think if you like the Zaccaria tables, this is a really good table. A lot of fun to play. Let me go back to me. And let me get it back on Future World. Let's check out this game. That's what this show is about. This show is all about the games. And we're going to check out some Future World Deluxe. If you've never seen this one, check it out. Tell me what you think in the comments. Start this review out, checking out the preview trailer sent out from AtGames. This is a fantastic game. I'm just going to start off with that. I've already played it a bunch on Steam, and this table is absolute fire. I would say for people that are not fans of the Zaccaria Magic Pixel tables, this would be a good one for them to check out. This is a super fun table. Listen to 100%. Like, if you've never played a Zaccaria table, this is the one that you want to play first. I mean, this is a great table. It's just fun. It looks great. The music is good. It's not grating. This is a good table, so give it a chance. It's also on sale this week, so you can pick it up at a low price. But, yeah, I've been dying to play this. It's been a while since I've played it, but definitely Future World is great. Check this game. Future World Deluxe is what this game's actually called. But it's a fantastic game. That music. Future World is $6 for the HD pinball and $8 for the AtGames Legends 4KP pinball. Amazing shot. Future World Deluxe is a reimagining of the classic 1978 Future World pinball table, delivering on the thrill of space exploration to a new generation. Yeah, I like the way they did like the robot voice. It's pretty cool. Like I said, there's a lot of thought that went into this table. Good time to get it. $4.80. So this one's on sale right now. If you don't have it, it won't be a better time to pick it up. That's a great price for this game. I'm doing a close-up view of the table so you can see it in all of its glory. It's a beautiful 4K pinball table. Get my ugly mug off the screen. Love the graphics. I love the theme. That looks amazing. I mean, they just knocked this one out of the park, in my opinion. Blast off on an interstellar adventure across 5 thrilling modes: solar, Milky Way, planet, universe, and black hole, each offering a unique cosmic challenge. Face 6 celestial mini-games inspired by the wonders of our solar system, including Mercury, Mars, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus. With a playfield adorned in themes like orb, galaxy, black hole. You got to hit that galaxy hole. You got to hit that galaxy hole for sure. Cosmic dust. Every flip is going to draw you deeper into the mysteries of the universe. As you can see, even when I go close, the rails look fantastic. The colors pop. This is a great fun open play field. This is a pinball table that beginners are going to enjoy. And us pinball veterans, we're going to love this as well, because this game has a nice deep rule set to keep us engaged in the gameplay.
Launch sequence initiated. Your journey through the cosmos begins now.
Ball physics are a little bit bouncy, as they are in all Magic Pixel tables, but on this open play field, it works pretty well. This table for me is in the top tier of what Magic Pixel is doing right now in Zaccaria Pinball. Just look at this table play field and tell me that's not gorgeous. And more importantly, this game is just super fun, in my opinion. I just really like it. This game overall is super strong. I'm giving this game a 9 overall rating based upon the fun factor. What cost it 1 point? It's basically the DMD is not the newer style DMD. And it still has a center post, which I'm not a giant fan of. But as far as kind of chilled out on the center post thing, though. I mean, I do like a lot of tables that don't have a center post, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Once Jabba showed me that you can use that for nefarious means. Every once in a blue moon, you might be able to save your ball, do what they call a death save, very advanced move. This table is a super fun table. I would highly recommend it. And check it out. It's a good table. You can play it on Steam. You can play it on AtGames, of course. And you can play it on I think they have Zaccaria Pinball on consoles as well. Magic Pixel tables go, in my opinion, once again, just my opinion, and I was sent this for review from AtGames, but in my opinion, this is one of the best ones. It's at the very top.
The engine is activated.
Let me talk a little bit about the rules of Future World. Okay, we'll put a little pause there. Y'all know what's coming up next. But here's the QR code for Future World Deluxe. Fantastic game. Come join us on the Retro Legends leaderboard. You can play the game. If you're watching the show, you can pull this link up, scan that QR code. It takes you right to score entry. You do have to shoot a picture just to verify your score. But these leaderboards are not locked down. We're playing pretty much for fun. And come join us. Of course, the next game I'm going to show, it's one of my favorites. This is a stock game on almost all that game stuff. But what a great game. Bobble. I mean, this is a classic. This is an arcade gem. I mean, who doesn't love Bobble? Bobble is in the Retro Legends Arcade Tournament this week. So I'll play some Bobble. Fantastic game. It is a stock game on AtGames Arcades. Great game. Who doesn't love Bobble? Hurry up. We got some Bubble Bomb. Just let that chill in the background. Say hello to everyone. We got a lot of new people just came in. Hope everyone's going to have a great Thanksgiving. Looking forward to having some turkey. Get to relax. Enjoy the festivities. Retro Legends Arcade. We got some really great games this week. Fishtails, Twilight Zone, Bobble, Future World Deluxe. It's not the love. Life is good. The turkey's pulling the pumpkin. And I'm playing this on the AtGames. Oh, you like the pinball? I can add that one in. Look at all those bubbles. Absolute insanity. It's starting to get hard. Round 9. How far will I get? Ichabod, if you want me to add in the Bobble pinball, I can do it right now. Give me a few minutes and I'll add it in. Go to iScored. We could play the pinball as well. Of course, if you've never played the pinball, it's kind of like a time attack game. Been playing Operation Wolf this week. Last week for the Flipper Friends. Let's see here. Just give me a minute. Get this full screen. Do. Uh-oh. Okay, let me go. Line up. I'm adding it in. Do. Alright. Here's my game. Come play some Bobble. $115,030. All right. Ask and you shall receive. Let me get myself back on the screen. There we go. Just for Ichabod, I literally just added Bubble Bobble into the tournament for this week. You want to play some Bubble Bobble pinball? I'm game. Let's add it to our leaderboards. Let me show you the leaderboards. They're live now. Share screen. And we're going to go to the Retro Legends Arcade leaderboards, which one I scored. You can get to the leaderboards from any of the excuse me, I got to go to this real quick. You get the Retro Legends leaderboards from any link off of this video. Okay, so let's see. Now let me go back to this, and we're going to share. Boom, there you go. Now you can tell which one's the pinball machine. Hopefully people don't get confused, but you can see that one of them is a pinball machine and one of them is the arcade game. So I just added Bubble Bobble into our weekly tournament. We're playing Bubble Bobble Pinball, the title game on AtGames, and we're playing the classic arcade game. I put up the score that you just saw is the score that I played. I showed a live play of it just to show that I got it. It's on the scoreboard right now. I did label the Twilight Zone for Pinball FX VR because that's where a lot of people are going to play that game. Probably about 90% of the people will play off of Pinball FX VR, but it is open to all players. The only table that's only closed is Fishtails, and that is only because AtGames does not have any Zen games that they're playing actively right now. As soon as they start Zen tournaments, it'll be open to everyone. But these are the Retro Legends leaderboards. That's what this show is all about. It's the Retro Legends arcade show. And just to show you some little quick history, might as well shout out the players that played last week while I'm here, since I have the leaderboards open. Let's see. I think I made a slide. Where's that slide? I could probably do this. Oh, look at that. That is nifty. Now we're all Thanksgiving themed. Let's see here. This one in the comment. Let's see. Yep. We got some epic scores on the Star Trek. Last week, the games we played. Actually took a photograph, an enlarged photograph. There we go. Last week, the games we played were R-Type, Pinball Champ, Star Trek The Next Generation, AtGames, 4KP only, Elvira and the Party Monsters. So, start off with R-Type. Great week. We got Sacro at number 1. Ichabod Crane number 2. Jabba. Then me. And then Dark Death Rider TV. Lord Donkey Balls. Biggie D's Arcade. Team McCloskey. We had Pinball Champ. We had Sacro. Jabba. Team McCloskey. Ballydurn. Wingo. Steve-O. I can't read that from here. But thank you. Bliss 2121. Me. Dan Ridge. Star Trek Next Generation. We have Mad Ben Ham with an insane score. Just a massive, massive score. We have Jabba in second. It's at 12 billion. Wow, that's insane. Lord Donkey Balls. I was just proud to make the billion. You guys are killing it. We had Ballydurn with 2 billion. Dan Ridge, a billion 8. It looks like me with 1.5 billion. Is that Bliss 2121? And Blissmond. So thank you so much for playing. We had Elvira, Mad Ben Han took the lead, Wingo, me, Team McCloskey, and Dan Ridge. Those were our scores for the weekly scores for this week. Let me get those down. This shows the whole leaderboard. So make it bigger. No, it doesn't make it any bigger. So just to show you quick, let me go to the screen so I can let everyone see. But to give you an idea, these are the new games. The new games will always be, as soon as you go into the leaderboards, they'll be the first ones you'll see. I have been trying to make sure that the AtGames pinball tables are labeled so people don't put scores on them. But if you do, it's no big deal. I can move you to the regular. We'll play these more than once. I can move you on to maybe start a different leaderboard. But here's some of the arcade games we played. Check this out. Amador, Berserk, Black Tiger, Burger Time, Centipede, Defender, Crystal Castles, Dig Dug. Look at Donkey Kong with Rexer taking the lead on both Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. Tried Dragon's Lair. Didn't have many people. Didn't have many takers for Dragon's Lair. Galaga, we had a sick tournament. Gyrus was fun. Millipede, Pac-Man, Pango. So these are all arcade games. Then we're going to move to our pinball machines. Oh, I skipped a screen, I think. Yeah. So these are going to be Williams tables, Adams Family, Theater of Magic. There's some great scores. All these weeks of playing games, all these weeks. Look at the scores. It's insane. World Cup Soccer. A few of the some Zen tables. We played some Atari games. Look at all Atari cartridges. But fun, you know. We have fun every week. We play different games every week. We don't play the junk. We play the good stuff. We pick out all the top games. We play them. We don't discriminate. You know, I got love for all these games. Whether it's you know Zen Studios or Zaccaria or even AtGames originals, arcade games. I mean, that's what the show's all about. Hopefully, people are having fun that are playing. Everyone has a chance every week to win. All you have to do is to play. Java City got 12 billion on Star Trek. It got to him 11th on VR. That's incredible. That's a long haul on that table. So, but anyway, lots of work. We're putting in the work. We're having fun. We're playing games every week, new and different games. Iron sharpens iron. We all push each other to get better and just for fun. That's it. That being said, I'm gonna spin the wheel right now. Then we'll get into the news. Let me pull up the wheel next. Let's see here. Got that prepared. Let me make sure it's on the screen. Share. Let me go back to, is it on there? Let's see, can I make it bigger? Put myself in the corner. There we go. Okay. Good luck, gamers. We had a lot of players this week. And I'm going to spin. Good luck. Mad Ben Hand, Jabba, Sacro, Ichabod Crane, Ballydorn, Wingo, Bliss, Dan Ridge, T. McCloskey, Papa Brad, Dark Death Rider TV, Lord Donkey Balls, Blissmod 1, Steve O, 5895. I can read his name now. Biggie D, you are the gamers in the community that are putting up scores. Let's see who wins this week. I think the only person that's not eligible right now is Sacro because he won last week. I usually have a 1 month cooldown so everyone gets a chance to win. And I do keep track of it in a notebook. And the winner is Mad Ben Hand, legend of the community. So I'll have to get in touch with Mad Ben Hand, let him know he's a winner. Congratulations to Mad Ben Hand. Couldn't ask for a more deserving person to win the prize this week. Thank you so much for playing. It's that easy. That being said, we can break out into some news. Not a ton of news going on. Let me check the chat. I'm going to put the chat on the screen now. That's it. I'm done. I'm done playing videos. Those are all the games we're playing. Always like to show people the games because I feel like, you know, it's a way of sharing my love for these games. I love these games. I just want people to have fun and enjoy playing these classic games each week. A lot of us have arcades or multicades, or we have emulation. You know, you don't need to spend a fortune to play these games. They're super fun, you know, and come join us. This is a non-gatekeep community. If you got a phone, you can take a picture of your score and you want to play along, come join us. We'd love to have you play with the Retro Legends Arcade. We've got a great community of players building. Hey, wow, you won, Mad Ben Hands here in the chat. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well deserved. So Mad Ben Ham was a winner this week. Got a lot of stuff going on with AtGames. Let me just go through it real quick. I'm going to start off by just switching my camera real quick because I want to talk about the big sale they're doing. Let's see. Let me hit the button on these real quick. Now, when the sale first came up, there was some kind of bug where I was getting different prices on the two machines. This machine right here, this is the 4KP. This machine is a Turtles machine. the prices now look like they're the same. So it looks like your Zaccaria deluxe tables are $4.80. A lot of the older Zaccaria tables, including the remakes, which are fun, are $2.40. So Dr. Seuss and AtGames originals are $4.80. So got some good price deals. The older Zaccaria tables are 70% off. So they're the steepest discounts by far. I would recommend, I did a top 10 game list. I recommend checking out that video. If you have AtGames, it kind of goes through and tells you the ones I think are worth picking up on sale. Of course, I call it top 10 games you need to get. And then I followed it up with the natural history games that you need to get, because that's a really good series that's on AtGames. And there's lots of good games right now that are really dirt cheap. So if you're looking to pick up some AtGames pinball tables, they're running some really deep sales. It's a great time to be a player for AtGames. Let me check with the chat here. Let me put myself back on screen, but I want to show you this is live. And of course, only ones that are not on sale are the Zen tables. They pretty much never go on sale. They did raise the price, but they gave everyone a really long time to get their purchases in before they raised the price. The Dr. Seuss games, the one you need to get is The Grinch That Stole Christmas, Ichabod. The Grinch That Stole Christmas is a masterpiece. I put it, for me, I put it into my S tier. So I love that game. That would be, if I was to recommend any Dr. Seuss, that's the one I would get. It's just, there's one of the best games on the system. The Grinch That Stole Christmas. How? Oh, it's under How. I always get confused where it is. I think I want to say Grinch, but I think it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There it is. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, right now, $4.80. That's a fantastic tables. I would say if you buy anything, get the Grinch. You will not regret it. I love it. It's just, I play it like the month of December. I'm always on and off on playing the Grinch. It's just a great table. Super fun. So if anyone wants to see a price on anything on either the HDP Turtles or the 4KP, I did set up a camera, but I'm going to put that in the background now. It is the time to buy, though. If you're looking to buy AtGames pinball tables, now's the time to buy with 70% off. It's a really good deal. Other AtGames news. Let's see. They have the Turtles machines are showing up at Sam's Club, which is great. They'll have a sale for $1,000 at $9.99 for Black Friday. So I did do a review on the Turtles cabinet. You can check that out. I go through the whole machine, tell you all about it. It's a good entry-level machine. I think it's for 2026. That's going to be one of their main machines that AtGames is making. They put this out. They were out of stock with the SSF kits that give you surround sound feedback for the 4KP and for the Turtles pinball. Well, they must have just found a small batch, because right now, just for a short time till they sell out, which probably won't be long, they did find a tiny batch of the SSF kits. So if you really want an SSF kit, they've got them back in stock now. You can go to AtGames on Facebook. That's where they share all their news first. They usually share it there before I even see it. They will send me a message, but it's usually on Facebook either at the same time or slightly before. So they put this up about their response times. It looks like they're trying to be more transparent, and it's not too bad. I mean, average response time is 1 day and 20 hours. So they did put this up, trying to be more transparent. Am I still live? Can you hear me? Had a power surge. Let's see. Sorry about that. Do I have audio now? Let me check my audio settings, see if the audio came back. What's going on here? This thing's freaking out. Oh, thank you, Mikey, and I'm back. Okay, sorry, I had a little power surge. Got too many arcades and pinball machines turned on all at once. I'm pushing the limits over here, pushing the limits. You know, my electricity meter spinning around like a record player on 78 RPMs. So, by the way, but yeah, I think we have some fun stuff to play. I don't want to get super deep into the AtGames stuff, but I mean, they do have some good deals if you're looking for something fun to play. I mean, they have their new table that came out. Flipper Friends right now, in my opinion, is a lot more competitive since they did the single leaderboards. It's way more competitive. If you're getting on the top 10, you're earning it. It's super tough to get in there. Did play all week, and I couldn't find out exactly where I was at because I couldn't get the program to work right that I normally use. But I was in 8th, but I could have slipped to maybe 10 or 11. I don't know where I ended up for the week. But I did enjoy playing all week. I think the 3-game format is pretty good. It's more fun, less grinding. We have Green Eggs and Ham, Rainbow Islands, and Killer Instinct. This is let me take this off the screen in case someone wants to screenshot this. Let me just for a minute. I'll put it right back up. But where's the thing to take it off? I got to go to comments. There it is. Okay, so I'll take it off just for a second. This is the whole sequence for Flipper Friends. We got Killer Instinct, Rainbow Island, Green Eggs, and Ham this week. So this is each week of the Flipper Friends all the way to the end in one list. Pretty cool thing, the way to look at it. I do love that they combine the HD and 4K. Even though I'm getting my ass kicked a little bit, I love it because at least now if I know if I'm playing good and I'm coming in with the best, I know it's harder to do and it means more to me. So I like that they made it more difficult. You know, I'm a fan of that. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, keep it that way. I like the challenge. And I was in the top 10. I don't know if I held it though. Lots of people are playing. That's what's great. When you see your score moving up and down, that's a sign of a healthy tournament system. That means players are playing. There's a lot of good players. There's a lot of wizards at that top end of the AtGames pool. And you'll see me on the leaderboards though. Yeah, running 1.21 gigawatts over here. That is correct, Mikey Yoon. Definitely got the Back to the Future reference there. So that's pretty much it for AtGames news as far as I'm aware. I know they're going to have probably some Black Friday deals. I might make a video when they finally tell me exactly what they are. I don't know exactly yet what they are. Let's check in. Let's have a word. Where's it at? Let's have a word from our sponsor real quick. Let's have a word from our sponsor.
Nasty weather got the little monsters uptight. Make it a blockbuster night. Blockbuster has something for everyone. Even the buttiest little beasts settle down to enjoy Blockbuster. I just love a family night. If the weather's a fright, make it a Blockbuster night.
There you go. Make it a Blockbuster night. So I'm probably going to watch some movies. Let's see what we got going on next. Let's see. X Arcade news. So I love the X Arcade. They do have a really sweet deal now. This is lots of different things you can do with it. Of course, I like playing arcade games on it. They play great. I like playing Pinball FX VR. It's another great use for the X Arcade. They do have a huge sale on right now. They're running the biggest sale of the year, Black Friday special, $279 for the Arcade 2 TV XR. Do have a link for this It is an affiliate link. It's 30% off with the code BFAT V30. So there you go. BFAT V30. And if you, I know a few people have ordered these already because I've received some things saying that people bought them from my link. But you get a free speaker kit, which is like a little sound bar, and that's pretty cool too. So, but those are the Black Friday codes for X-Arcade. X-Arcade is just a good kind of universal piece of equipment to have in your arcade. And so that's the X-Arcade news. If you're interested in getting one, consider using my link. Helps the channel out. All the money goes back into prizes. I've given out now over $1,000 in prizes off of this show. All out of my pocket for the love of gaming. It's the way I give back to the community. I'm here every week. Usually if I'm sick or I'm healthy, I'm here to keep the tournaments running. So I'd like to thank everyone. I'm very thankful for everyone that watches the show. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing every week. You're the magic, you're the secret sauce that keeps me doing this show. And I do appreciate you. So thank you so much. That being said, I think I'm going to start enjoying my Thanksgiving break. Hope everyone has a great evening. Come drop some scores in our leaderboards. Appreciate you and take care. Then Papa Brad, stay legit.
Well, Papa Brad's a gaming. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a